If you want a fun drive to experience the beautiful views and fun parks along the Smoky Mountains, then driving the Blue Ridge Parkway is perfect. 469 miles of blacktop, engaging your senses of bygone days, connecting with nature, and simple relaxation. We drove from Roanoke, Virginia to the border of North Carolina, about 2.5 hours, 108 miles, all very beautiful with great little stops along the way. So let's look into this further. Welcome to Motoring Fanatic. Thank you so much for joining me. I am Burke. Hope you're having a fantastic day. And please like and subscribe down below. I appreciate that very much. And let's look into the Blue Ridge Mountains, shall we? Here we go. My wife and I took our 2022 Toyota GR86 for a multi-thousand-mile trip over 7 days. Tons of mountain driving. Man, did my arms actually get tired by the time we got home. We went into the heart of the Smokies only to drive mountain roads, which is the point of this video. One road we really had to take was the Blue Ridge Parkway. Although, be advised, there are several great roads, such as on the south end of the Blue Ridge Parkway in Tennessee. There is the Tail of the Dragon, Tennessee Highway 129. And kind of connected with that is Moonshiner 28, Tennessee and North Carolina Highway 28, and others like Tennessee Highways 411, 165, and North Carolina 143. All noteworthy roads to explore. I highly advise that you look at the Blue Ridge Parkway websites, and I will have links down below. Very good information there, along with an interactive map for further aid. And yes, the parkway is 469 miles through the Appalachian Mountains. Along the Blue Ridge Parkway, you might plan for any of the following activities: driving, biking, riding in various ways, hiking, camping, and general exploration of the diverse bioscapes and habitats. One very good reason to check these maps is to verify the weather and road conditions. And at this moment of making the video, yeah, there are problems out there as a result of current weather and previous storms that just ripped up part of that area. We followed the Blue Ridge Parkway from Roanoke, Virginia to the border of North Carolina at Cumberland Knob, Highway 18. As for that whole portion of the drive, we went about 108 miles. And we began just north of Roanoke, where we gassed up, got snacks, and entered the historic parkway. The Blue Ridge Parkway is simple enough to find and jump onto. For us, we used the entrance just north of Roanoke in Webster off Highway 460. Our portion of the road trip went south from Roanoke. The speed limit ranged from 35 to 45 miles per hour. Keep your eyes peeled, because even near the big city areas, you might expect to see some wildlife and nice vegetation. Consider reviewing the parkway map for many places to stop along the way. There is so much to see and do. We drove past Mayberry Mill, but it looked like a fun pit stop. You can see the park and museum area, restaurant, and visitors store as we passed by. Just a hop further south is the Mayberry Trading Post. Built in 1892, still family run. Such a cool little place. I encourage you to stop in. It is really nice, and you can have a little bit of lunch, just a great little pit stop area there. Yet another hop down the road, we stopped at the Puckett Cabin, an awesome bit of history there. My wife and I, we like the historic places. Didn't stop at them all, but this one seemed like it was possibly having a different story. And it did! I don't want to tell you too much so that you can discover its story. I will tell you that the lady that lived there was a saint, about 50 years of helping others, and she lived to be over 100 years old. You will experience living in the past looking around her humble abode. Once back on the road, it wasn't long before the rain came. We had been dodging it the whole day long. This is just one of the pullover lookouts that we stopped at, just to give you an idea of what we were actually driving through. For this road, I'm not going to sit here and rate how this road is compared to other roads across the U.S. It's on its own level. It is a fairly typical mountain road. It's pretty gentle. It's not like the Tail of the Dragon with hundreds of curves within just a compactive amount of mileage. So nothing like that. It is diverse in the foliage. There are animals out there, so you've got to kind of drive it slow in that respect. To me, it's just a really nice, relaxing, easygoing drive. There's no great expectations. There is going to be road work from time to time. Here again, that's why you've got to check the maps and plan ahead so your expectations are, in line with what you want to do. For us, we had no expectations. We just hopped on the road and wanted to experience the drive. Living in Texas, we don't get to drive mountains all that much, so not that this is a novelty. It is definitely a departure from the norm for folks like us, and it provides us with a lot of enjoyment just to cruise on really beautiful landscapes. And here at the very tail end, there's a detour, and this is why we just got off the Blue Ridge Parkway. We were in a good area to go hit other really scenic roads and experience them as well. I really hope you enjoyed this little driving taste of what the Blue Ridge Parkway is like. There is tons of stuff to do out there. I really encourage you to check out the websites, do a little bit of planning at the least. We're kind of random, sporadic, so we just go on drives. And as a matter of fact, when we hit the Blue Ridge Parkway, that was our second trip out there. So that's why I'm talking about other roads like Tail of the Dragon and Moonshiner 28, because we've been out there quite a bit now, and gosh, we've just hit the tip of the iceberg. Train rides, we've done a little bit of that as well. There's just so much to enjoy. So just plan at least a little bit. Get out there and have some fun. You can't go wrong. That is for darn sure. So with that, please subscribe. I would appreciate that very much. But please relax. Take it easy. And I will see you later. Be a motoring fanatic and get out there and drive. And have fun. Bye.